Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to continue our NFL predictions with the Buffalo Bills, a team that at one point was in danger of missing the postseason, but they were able to turn it around in December to get in at a very high seed at that, but it turned out it'll be all for naught. And for this team, this is a team that this is what happens when you don't win at all. Because when you get to the departures, you're going to notice some big names and fan favorites. And if you don't win it all, the band might break up. That's what happens with teams that don't win this, when get to the Super Bowl or reach their main goal. And if you look at their schedule, oh boy, the first half was all over the place. Well, not really. A 3-1 start will atone to that. Will look like the team was in Super Bowl, winning the Super Bowl run, but then Week 5 happened, and that's when the Josh Allen turnovers were beginning to plague the team. Losing to Jacksonville in London, losing to the Patriots in New England, then losing to the Bengals on Week 9, and the Broncos Week 10. That's when the Chargers, the Bills had to make a change. Outwit Ken Dorsey, ever since he took over last year, Josh Allen has been nothing more of a turnover machine. They did get a win over the Jets, but they had to lose a heartbreaker to the Philadelphia Eagles, and most of it was thanks to ref ball. But after the bye week, they got on a winning streak. They beat the Chiefs in the regular season yet again. They ran over the Dallas Cowboys. They took care of an injury-riddled Chargers team, an underwhelming Patriots team, and they ended up sweeping the Miami Dolphins to get to the postseason. And once it got into that postseason, they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers pretty easily before losing to the Kansas City Chiefs yet again. And let's talk about some highlights of it. And one of the biggest highlights we all know is the return of Damar Hamlin. We're all glad to see him on the field again. I know most of the season he was spent as a healthy scratch, but just him touching the football field after seeing what happened to him last year, that should get all hand claps and praises. But let's take a look at James Cook's Week 15 performance, because he was a Pro Bowler last year, little did we know. But that game, which was against the Dallas Cowboys, he literally ran over him and finally gave Josh Allen a bit of a reprieve. That let him know that he doesn't have to try to carry the team, because James Cook, who is the brother of Dalvin Cook, can do just that. And then sweeping the Dolphins, because Week 4 game, the week after the Dolphins put the 70 burger on the Broncos, we all felt like it was going to be a close game, but the Bills, they destroyed them. And then Week 17, by the time their final game of the season happened, the Dolphins were pretty much in free fall, like they always do every year. And then we have the lowlights. That mid-season slump that cost Ken Dorsey his job will definitely be atoned to that. The Josh Allen turnovers was the cause of that. And Tyler Bass, you had one job. I felt like he started off the season pretty good, but he wound up toward the end of the season. It felt like he was in a slump himself. And that really included that missed field goal that could have tied the game against the Kansas City Chiefs. But oh no, we have to deal with more Chief insufferability because of him. Thanks, Tyler Bass. Now, when we look at their additions and subtractions, we have Mitch Trubisky. He's back for a second go round after getting cut by Pittsburgh. Curtis Samuel, the New York Brooklyn native, he's now playing for Buffalo. They also added David Edwards, Nicholas Moreau, Mike Edwards, Taylor Rapp, and Will Clapp. But look at the subtractions, because some fan favorites are gone. Mitch Morse, he was cut. He's now playing for Jacksonville. Tre'Davious White could shake the injury bug. He's now going to be looking for a new home. Gabriel Davis, who was the underwhelming number 2 receiver, he's now in Jacksonville as well. Stephon Diggs, he expressed his frustration. He got traded to the Texans and restructured his deal over there. Jordan Poyer, he's gone. Ryan Bates, he's gone. Deontay Hardy, I believe he was a Pro Bowl returner. He's gone. Leonard Floyd, okay, he was a free agent. And Dane Jackson, he's gone. And in the draft, they traded out of the first round, first with the Chiefs and then with the Panthers. And with the first pick of the second round, they took Keon Coleman to replace Stephon Diggs. And it turned out he's a bit of a personality, and people are beginning to like him in Buffalo. So that's good news. They also drafted Cole Bishop to replace Jordan Poyer. Dwayne Carter, aka Lil Wayne, he played for Duke. If you don't know, Dwayne Carter is Lil Wayne's real name, and that's not really Lil Wayne, but they added some D-line depth. They also added some running back depth with Ray Davis. Now, for the Bills, I know their window's closing, and it closed faster than you think, but they could still make magic with this season, right? Let's take a look. Okay, Bills, this might be your last chance. Hopefully, you make the most out of it. And so far, for the start to the season, Cardinals, I got them a win. That's going to possibly be an eliminator pick of the week for most people who play that game. But against the Dolphins, I have them losing on the road to the Dolphins. Then I have them winning at home on Monday night against the Jaguars before losing at home to the Baltimore Ravens. Also got them losing to the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. Yeah, so far things aren't looking good for Buffalo. But I have them bouncing back against the Tennessee Titans week 7. And week 8, how about a road win in Seattle? Week 9, Miami Dolphins rematch. I think the Bills get them this time. Week 10 on the road, give me the Indianapolis Colts. And then week 11 against the Kansas City Chiefs, I already gave them a win at home for revengeance. So, a 3-5 start. They have now won 5 straight. Or something like that. Those might have been a 3-4 start. They won 5 straight. After their bye week, they have the 49ers, which marked them down as lost. But then they got the Rams on the road. I think they'll be done on the road. But check this out. A huge under the week of week 15 against the Detroit Lions. I think the Lions are the more complete team here. I am going to give the Detroit Lions the win. A home win against the Bills. I think they close out on a winning streak, getting the sweep of the Patriots and beating the New York Jets. They're at 11-6. That's probably enough for them to make the play, but will be enough division. We're just going to have to wait and see. And that concludes the Buffalo Bills predictions. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Gamble safely, and I'll see you next time.